Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Alright, this time I'm going to be showing you some counter hit setups, meaty setups with Ryu, and what to do in like various situations if they block on wake up, backdash and wake up, all that good stuff. Okay, so we're going to start off with some counter hit setups. So I have Cammy to set after the block to do a wake up jab, like a 3-frame jab. Okay, so for Ryu's first counter hit setup, it's jab and medium punch. So that snuffs out the 3-frame jab because it's like it makes it a 2-frame gap. It's actually like a 3-frame gap, but because medium punch is because of the priority system, it will beat out the jab. So that's why it creates a counter hit situation, and you can combo off that. Okay, for the next one is with crouching medium punch. So this is +2 on block. And with a 5-frame medium punch, it would beat out a 3-frame jab. Now with this one, like if you connect the medium punch without a counter hit, like this alone would not combo, but it works as a counter hit setup if you know your opponent likes a mass jab afterward. Okay, so now for some corner setups. So now I'm going to do it with, the way it works is with Ryu's target combo. Target combo canceling the V trigger, or if you get a crush counter with this heavy punch target combo, you can either do a mix up with that. So you do it like that to stay in front, and then you can do crouching light punch, cross up, or you can do it with medium punch as well, and you also cross up. Now of course if you delay the timing, you will still be in front. So that's the good part about the mix up. Is not always what button you press. That was just me doing it with like the fastest dash possible, so you know where to go. But if you delay the timing of the second two, you will end up staying in front. So it's a good mix-up tool. Okay, and you can also do it with heavy punch if you get a crush counter. Cross up with that. If you do medium punch, you stay in front. Okay, so I'm going to show you one more mix-up with Ryu using his EX axe kick. Normally you can just do the combo if you want to get some damage, or you can end it with crouch jab and you can dash forward and get a throw in, or you can bait out the throw. That's a pretty solid way to get a comeback. You don't always go for damage, sometimes mix-ups with the key. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what to do in various wake-up situations. On if we get like a knockdown, if they want to do a wake-up jab, backdash, jump back, or regular recovery, back recovery, I'll show you the best way to handle that. So now we're going to start off with doing sweeps, and Cammy's going to do a quick rise jab. Okay, so now we're going to do with back recovery. Okay, so we're going to go to Tatsus. Okay, and now for back recovery. Alright, so for Tatsus, either light or medium, where they do a back recovery or normal recovery, you could always get a solid mix-up between a grab and a meaty attack. That's a good thing. Okay, so now we're going to do it with Ryu's axe kick. So with normal recovery, the light axe kick, you can get a meaty attack, and you can also get a grab. Now with the medium axe kick knockdown, you can still get a grab, and as well you can get a meaty attack. Now of course this was just with them doing the quick rise. Even with the heavy one you can still get a throw or a meaty attempt. But if the opponent decides to do a back recovery instead of quick rise, it will be harder to actually get like a setup. Like you won't be able to do a grab attempt. It'll be too far away. But you can still get a meaty if you do the light axe kick. But if you were to do like the medium axe kick, you can still get a meaty in, but it's still pretty far. But if they just hold back and block, they'll be fine because they don't have to. They're not like at range to be a threat by the throw. And if you do the heavy one, they're pretty much completely like out of it. You can't even like hit them with a sweep. And of course, a grab attempt wouldn't work. Okay, so now we're gonna do if the opponent decides to backdash. So when they backdash, of course, the throw is not gonna work. But if you time the meaty attack right, it will catch them before they can do the backdab animation. At least with that, with when you get a sweep. So now we're gonna do it with a light Tatsu. So you see they can't back out of it, backdash out of it. Now of course that is what they would do in defense if they knew you were gonna throw. They could try to backdash. Now of course if they backdash your throw, you really can't punish it. With at least with Ryu anyway, you can't punish it. It's pretty much safe. Try to sweep and it's out of range. Yeah, so like if you think they're gonna backdash, and just do a meaty attack and it'll work out. But if you like, I'm gonna show the same thing when you do a DP. Like same thing, like everything just whiffs. Like you won't be able to get much damage. Even if you read it, even if you predict it and you try to sweep the caps to backdash, it's not really gonna work. Only way to really catch it is like to do a hard read with a Tatsu. But again, that's like a hard read, and then you don't want to be doing stuff like that because that will get you killed. But generally with a DP, like I said before, you're not gonna really get pressure because most people, they have space anyway. They're just gonna backdash out of the situation and that's it. So one more thing, I'll show you with the axe kick. Yeah, same thing. So if they backdash, then that's out of it. So now I want to establish Ryu. I'll say it again. With Ryu, you're gonna want to maintain pressure. Always end the combo with a light Tatsu or a medium Tatsu. The other two moves are just for damage. It depends on the matchup. If you want to stay in with Ryu, end it with the Tatsus. If you just want to kill the character, if you're trying to zone someone like Abigail or Zangief, then of course like end with the DP and just, you know, do that. Okay, last thing I want to show you is if they jump back. So Ryu does have some options to deal with the jump back. Now the standard one you would think is DP, that does not work. You see it completely whiffs. But Ryu can do a different one if he does it with his Tatsu. I'll show you. Or of course if you predict the jump back, you can just do a meaty attack. And that will either hit him out the air if you do it late, or if you do it in the right timing, you're just gonna hit him on the ground if they try to jump up. So that's why a few people who like to jump up every single time on wake up, that does not work. Like you try to jump up, you're just gonna get smacked in the face. But you know, if you predict the throw or you're fighting a grappler, then fine, jump back. Alright, so if they jump back, you could also option select with a critical art. You gotta time this right though. So the same thing, like with those two types of knockdowns with sweep and Tatsu, you could like punish them jumping back with either critical art or with the Tatsu. I'd say the critical art's more consistent. The Tatsu, if you're not close enough, you can easily mistime it and you won't hit the character. But I'm not going to bother showing you the option select with the axe kick or the DP finisher, because either way, if the opponent backdashes, they backdash or whatever, or backdash, or more importantly, they back rise, they'll be out of throw range anyway, so there'll be no need for them to really even jump back. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope that helps you guys with Ryu, because we went over the last video, all his combos, all the more bread and butter ones, no need for crazy fancy stuff. And here I showed you his basic mix-ups. Ryu's a basic character, but at least he has some pretty cool mix-ups, and also what to do if you want to maintain pressure. So remember, the opponent, if you get a knockdown with a Tatsu or a sweep, you can always get a meaty attack in. So their 3-frame jab, it shouldn't hit you. If you're practicing and it is hitting you, you gotta train up, because you have to get the timing right. Like, it's key to get the timing right, because sometimes characters wake up, like people play Mika or Cammy, they always try to like to master 3-frame jabs, and if they get that out on you, they can completely change the scope of the match. So you want to make sure you get your meaty timings properly, especially if you know they're going to wake up jab. And once you hit them enough, they're going to stop, and they're going to allow you to actually go up and grab the opponent. And just so you know, with Ryu, reiterate again, you end the combo with a DP or axe kick, is generally you're not going to be led to any setup, it's just going to be back to neutral. And for my next video with Ryu, what I'm going to do is, since he's Mr. Parry, I'm going to show you how to parry all the important stuff. So I'm going to give you guys a little preview, and I'll see you guys in the next video.